Good morning. Welcome to Pathways to Hope.
We're glad y'all are back here again today, and if you weren't here yesterday, we had a fabulous day yesterday, and it's going to be even better today.
It's hard to believe that it could get better. Yesterday we heard some people's stories about how they've taken tragedy and found hope. We had the opportunity to do several workshops to learn about how to talk about mental health, mental illness, about our faith, to look at ways that we can be educated and that we can advocate for change. And this morning we're going to hear even more of that. We're going to have people who are going to share powerful stories of hope and help and healing.
And then this afternoon we will have at 12 o'clock, we'll have a special workshop that we're really excited about on African American congregations and mental health. And we hope to do more of these in the future where we speak to specific communities in San Antonio. Before we begin, I want to do a little housekeeping. There are bathrooms throughout the Tobin Center, and there are ushers at most of the key entrances that can help you find those. Please be sure and take time today in the day to go through the McCombs lobby and visit all of our exhibitors. They have some amazing, great information, and a couple of our presenters have some wonderful things that you might want to take home with you, so please look those over. There's a program, hopefully you got a copy of it, which has our program in it today. And lastly, I think we want to just begin with a sense of welcome to all of you, and we're going to have an invocation. Today, Dr. Keely Petty, who is the pastor at Bethel International Christian Fellowship, will be leading our invocation.
Good morning, everybody. Can I get you to just bow your head and close your eyes and be still yourself before the living God? Oh God, may we discover through pain and torment the strength to live with grace and humor. God, may we discover through doubt and anguish the strength to live with dignity and holiness. May we discover through suffering and fear that you are God and God alone. May it come to pass that we be restored to health, spirit, soul, and body. May you grant us wellness of mind, wellness of heart. May you bless us from the crown of our heads to the sole of our feet. And let us always recognize the magnitude of your boundless and endless love toward us, whatever condition that we're in. You are our healer, and we trust you every day that we awaken. To you be the glory, the honor, and the praise forever and ever. And can you join me and say amen?
First speaker today is Adrienne Kennedy, and Adrienne is not only a good friend, she is the NAMI National President, Board President, who just happens to live up the road in Austin, Texas, so we were fortunate to get Adrienne to come down here today. She's also a newly appointed commissioner to the Texas Commission on Mental Health, which was appointed by the Supreme Court of Texas. Long overdue, a chance to review all the laws in Texas that have an impact people living with mental health and their families. And it's wonderful to have somebody like Adrienne on that commission, and I'd like to welcome Adrienne Kennedy.
Thank you very much, and thank you, Doug, for the warm introduction, and especially for the opportunity to greet each of you this morning on behalf of NAMI, the National Alliance on Mental Illness. As you know, NAMI is the largest grassroots organization in the country, dedicated to serving individuals, families, and local communities, as well as we learn to work more, learn more, love more, empathize more, and support more on the best pathways forward in advancing the cause of mental health especially for those of us dealing each and every day with our personal realities of mental illness. In an official capacity as NAMI president at the national level and from our national offices in Arlington, Virginia, I bring greetings and congratulations from NAMI, from my fellow board members, most of whom know I'm here today, and from Mary Giliberti, the CEO of NAMI, and her dedicated staff. And there's something else I want to share. I want to take this opportunity to sing from the rooftops, these really fine rooftops, and tell you how special San Antonio has been for me personally in my time as a mental health advocate, a full-time NAMI volunteer, yes, volunteer, since 2006, and a family member whose life over many decades now has been touched by mental illness. NAMI San Antonio, under the leadership of Doug and his team, is not only one of the driving forces behind this conference, and incredibly important not only to San Antonio, but incredibly important to me personally. I'll tell you how. As an affiliate leader in Austin a decade ago, I watched and I learned from NAMI San Antonio, then under the inspiration and the leadership of Ed Dickey. In 2011, when I became president of NAMI Austin, the first reach that I made was to Ed and NAMI San Antonio to learn all that I could about the steps that NAMI San Antonio was making as a genuine leader, not only locally, but with national recognition. In fact, a few months later in Chicago in 2011, I was delighted to watch as NAMI San Antonio was honored by being named the Affiliate of the Year among all affiliates, NAMI affiliates across the country. Learning from the best, including NAMI San Antonio's reach and its great regard for the importance of working actively with the San Antonio faith community, we at NAMI Austin used every opportunity to bring the inspiration and the insights from San Antonio into our local affiliate in Austin. I learned not only from NAMI San Antonio, but also from Bexar County. In the months before I became president of NAMI Austin, as I filled the role of advocacy chair of our affiliate, we brought a limousine full of judges, lawyers, our local mental health authority leaders. We brought them all to Bexar County to meet and to learn from Bexar County leaders such as Leon Evans, who's now retired, from Gilbert Gonzalez, who has been present and active with you here as one of the sponsors of the LMHA sponsor of the conference, Judge Polly Jackson Spencer, and Judge Oscar Kaysen, all of whom I now count as my personal friends. We learned the great work that San Antonio as a whole was not only in the state spotlight, but also, frankly, in the national spotlight for the work and the successes that you were having here. And in San Antonio, in NAMI's National Convention in 2013, I and my NAMI Austin team were privileged then to accept the Affiliate of the Year award, just like NAMI San Antonio had. We were accepting it on behalf of NAMI Austin, in no small part because we followed NAMI San Antonio's lead and are so grateful that we did. Clearly, even before this conference, San Antonio there, as you know, has a special place in my heart and in my work as a mental health advocate. So coming back to the present, let me tell you what being here today really does mean to me. Not merely as the national president of NAMI, to be here seeing and observing and participating and seeing the great leadership that San Antonio has brought together and is lifting up as a genuine gift to your community, but as a family member with 4 generations of mental health and mental illness experiences. That's who I am. That's what I carry. And yesterday I saw, I learned, I listened, and I was very moved. I was drawn in a very personal way to yesterday's very special presenters. I think those of us who were here in the room yesterday remember that. And their messages of care, commitment, and most of all of courage and faith. I eagerly welcome another morning ahead, and I know you do as well. We're grateful for the privilege to receive these stepping stones on each of our own personal pathways to hope. Personal experiences, professional expertise, the connected, heart-healing messages that we bring together and share. I'm very grateful to be here, personally, not only as NAMI National President. Welcome from NAMI across the country, and be assured of my personal prayers for the gifts that you bring each and every day to the lives that you touch. Greetings to a wonderful morning and a great number of gifts ahead.